Hey everybody, I'm Logan Alec. I'm a CPA on Choice Tax Relief. We help folks who owe the IRS or their state at least $10,000 of back taxes and or who have multiple years of unfiled tax returns. And it's that latter category that our questioner, that our commenter is in today. Today's comment comes from the Red Piano Player. Says, hi, what would you do if the IRS just asked you to file for the year 2023? I haven't filed for a few years. The pandemic messed me up bad, sent me into a tailspin. I've been playing financial catch-up on several things over the years, but after the letter from the IRS telling the piano player to file 2023, after the letter, feel like it's finally time to address them. Any advice? I don't know where to start. Well, Red, I would say you probably want to get caught up with all those tax returns, not just 2023. And the reason why the IRS might just be pinpointing 2023 is maybe that's the only year of your unfiled returns that you actually owe money for, right? You may actually be getting a refund, say for 2022. You can still get that refund, by the way. The refund statute has not expired. The refund statute for 2022 expires in 2026. There could still be some money on the table for you for 2022. Unfortunately, as of the time I'm recording this video, after the tax deadline in the year 2025, the refund statute for 2021 has expired. There are some exceptions to that. Most notably, if you did file for an extension for 2021 in 2022. But I would say, generally good idea to be in compliance, Red Piano Player. So I would say, let's talk about ground zero. You don't even know what's the last year you filed. You got to find that out, right? You can find that out on your IRS account, right? If you have a login there, you simply call the IRS and ask them, hey, what's the last year I filed a tax return for? They should tell you. And then I would start and then do the year after that. These all sound pretty recent, right? If you're, haven't filed a return from for the last 20 years or something, I'd say otherwise. I think I have a video about someone who hasn't filed taxes in 20 years. Link that video at the top of the screen. But since these are relatively recent returns, I'd say you probably want to get in compliance, right? Not too much work here, just a few years of tax returns. And the process is, look, you got to gather your documents for those years. Your wage and income transcripts could help from the IRS. Obviously, not everything is on your transcripts, but that's a good starting place. So I would start there. If you have a business, well, you got to put your books together for your business, right? You got to go back and look at, hey, how much did I give to charity? What are my property taxes? What are all my itemized deductions? It's just basically a big kind of document and information gathering fest. And then you actually got to sit down and do these darn tax returns. Now, I don't know how far back all the retail softwares go in terms of back tax returns. I know, with our professional tax software, we can, I think, prepare returns back to 1999 or something. I don't know about retail software these days. I think most retail software you can go back 3 years. Don't quote me on that, though. You just got to sit down and do them. Now, I know this is a pretty daunting task, right? Because it feels like doing 1 year's taxes can be a daunting task, but now we're talking about multiple years of tax returns. That's why some folks hire professionals like us at Choice Tax Relief. We have a professional tax return preparation staff. But if you do want to DIY, I don't want to reinvent the wheel here. I actually have a very long, extensive video on how to file your back tax returns, avoid penalties, and get your life back on track, at least your tax life back on track. You can check out that video by clicking the link that should be appearing on the left-hand side of your screen now. And I will remind you, if you do have multiple years on unfiled tax returns, you qualify for a free consultation with us here at Choice Tax Relief. Give us a call, 866-8000-TAX. That's 866-8000-829. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Thank you, Red Piano Player, for the question. See you all in the next video. Bye-bye.